that the Democrat Party and woke corporations think black people and brown people are too stupid or too helpless to have a photo ID to vote. Hello once again, all my fellow patriots and you filthy leftist stalkers out there. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela Box. You're watching Angela's Soapbox, where I always say what you were thinking. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, liking or rumbling this video, commenting on this video, and of course, sharing this video, especially with your filthy leftist friends, because they truly hate my guts, and for me, that's a badge of honor. Okay, y'all, this whole Republican primary thing is really starting to piss me off. So the sea turtle killing plastic straw is going to all the Republicans who are running except for Donald Trump, except for Vivek Ramaswamy, and I will explain why. Let's talk about it. This is pretty good, by the way, this strawberries and cream zero sugar. Oh, the zero sugar is like a genius. It's so good. Anyway, so, but I still love my Diet Coke the best. I'm back to being a full-blown Diet Coke addict. It is what it is. It's my favorite. Okay, so the Republican primary. I want to talk about this because this really bothers me. And, you know, forget the Democrat primary. We've got Democrats who are now saying we're not going to have any debates because obviously Joe Biden cannot get up there without notes, without pre-approved questions and answers. He shakes imaginary people's hands. He trips over invisible sandbags. Trips upstairs. Like, obviously, the Democrats are like, no, we're not going to have debates. And Robert F. Kennedy's like, excuse me? The hell we're not going to have debates. And Robert F. Kennedy, I mean, he's such an attractive candidate. He's not crazy. I'm sure there's things with him I don't agree on. Like, he believes that man can control the weather. Like, that's one of his big things is climate change. But other than that, he's like, all right, if push came to shove, it was between Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and, like, I don't know, Nikki Haley? I might. So, obviously, the Democrats are in a pickle with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. because he's taken in, like, 20% of the votes. So, I mean, as polling goes so far. And Biden is basically biding his time until they give an indictment to his son, because they're going to give a bigger indictment to Trump. They're gonna try and wrap Trump up with this ridiculous NARA thing in the classified documents, even though Trump is literally the only one out of all of the people with the classified documents that had the power to declassify the classified documents. Mike Pence didn't have that right. Joe Biden didn't have that right. Barack Obama, he did have that right, but, you know, the documents Obama had were not declassified. Again, Trump declassified these things. He was working with NARA to turn over the documents. So they're going to be indicting him for that, another imminent indictment. They're going to try and indict him for election interference, for actually questioning what the hell happened in the 2020 election, which as we know, was a whole lot of crap. So they're doing the most to get Trump. And for the life of me, I don't understand how our people don't see what this is all about. This is about that they understand that Donald Trump is the biggest threat they face. Period. End of story. That they've ever faced. So for people like Nikki Haley, Tim Scott, Mike Pence, Chris Christie, DeSantis, and now we got this governor of North Dakota jumping in, and other random people, for them to have been either in the Trump cabinet or Trump loyalists, to then basically give the big FU to Trump when the base of the party understands that Donald Trump was screwed in 2020. Donald Trump had his term stolen from him, and he deserves to have his term back. Like, this isn't really a question about the viability of one candidate over another. I mean, again, if Ron DeSantis was smart, really smart, and didn't let his ego push him, and didn't listen to people like Karl Rove and Paul Ryan, who urged him to run for president, he would have said, you know what? Donald Trump deserves to have his term, his second term. I believe it was, there was a lot of problems with the 2020 election. So no, I'm going to sit this one out. And he would have been the automatic front runner for 2028. Automatic. Like, and everyone would have gotten behind him. But because he's decided to run now, it's not good. And, you know, people that said that they would never run against Trump or running against Trump, like Nikki Haley. And Trump said once, there's a famous clip of him in the 80s, and he said, you know, I would like to lose it all one day. Lose it all. because then I'm going to see who's really loyal and who's really with me. And aren't we seeing that now? Now, Vivek Ramaswamy, I think, is a kind of out of this group, because Vivek was not in the Trump inner circle. He was not in the cabinet. I think Vivek is running for a cabinet position, or maybe to be on the ticket. And honest to God, I think he'd be dynamite. The man is absolutely brilliant. He could eviscerate Kamala Harris or whoever they put up as vice president when Joe Biden has to bow out because of dementia, which is coming. The 25th Amendment is coming. So I need to get back to the indictment that's coming. So basically, they're indicting Trump. They will be indicting Trump and some others. It's remarkable all they are doing to try and stop this man, and all that the media is doing to act like that the Durham report never happened, that we don't have proof that Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Biden, et al., Comey, Clapper, etc., were literally working together to stop Donald Trump, to spy on his campaign, and then once he got in, to destroy his presidency. It's treasonous what they've done. And the media won't talk about it. And James Comey goes on TV with Ginger Goebbels, Jen Psaki, and he's like, oh, I'm really concerned if Trump wins again. He's going to go after his enemies. It's like, yeah, no crap he is. That's why you're doing all of this. He's going to destroy you people because what you've done is treasonous. So here's what I have to say to the Republican nominees. You're stepping in it, okay? Your egos are out of control. You have zero chance of winning. You have zero chance of being in his cabinet. The fact that Mike Pence is running, I don't know who's controlling Mike Pence, but I guarantee that's not a Mike Pence decision. All of these people that are running, it is a really bad look, and it leaves a really bad taste in my mouth. And I'm sure if you are a person who believes that the 2020 election was stolen, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth too, because Donald Trump deserves to have his term completed. And all of these Republicans doing the most, nipping at his ankles. It's no bueno. It's no bueno. All right, guys, let me know what you think down below, and I will see you in the next video. I will be done. Bye.